So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I've received a copyright strike on my Kingdom Volume 15 and 16 live reaction, which is why reactions will now be a little different. Now I won't be able to actually show the footage anymore, so I do apologize about that, but it is what it is. I thought I could get away with it, and I didn't. All the other reactions, by the way, are now on private too. I will one of these days, once I'm back home, or once I will be back home, because by the time I'm gonna do this volume, by the time this all comes up, I won't be at home. So one of these days, I'm gonna actually go back on all the videos, all my reactions, and then re-upload them, but without obviously the manga in there as well. So that's just the way it is. Again, I do apologize about that, but this is how it's gonna have to be from now on. So yeah, we're here today to do as you can probably tell already at the top, we're here today to do Kingdom Manga chapter 207 to 211. There is a schedule in the description down below for those of you guys who are interested to know when what is coming out. And besides that, I would say let's just hop right in and let's just get started. So as always, Turnip HQ or Turnip Ho from Batoto, which doesn't exist anymore. Good job. Thank you for translating it. We're now here at Kingdom Volume 20. 20 volumes, not bad, eh? Not bad. And yeah, right now I'm on the page with all the characters. So you have the Shin Army, special 300-man unit, the Heishin unit, of course, with Shin, a war orphan, rising through the ranks by accumulating achievements, aiming to become a greater general of the heavens. Captain of the Heishin unit, which does not belong to any specific army, which has temporarily been granted, promoted to a 1,000-man unit. Inherited General Oki's glaive when he fell in the Zhao War. Kyoukai, Shin's comrade, ascendant of the legendary assassination group Haikyuu, currently serving as a Heishin unit lieutenant. We've got the Aisei faction. Aisei, the young king of Shin, reclaiming his throne from the clutches of his younger half-brother Seikyuu, but it is Chancellor Ryufui who holds true power in the Shin court, aiming to snatch back his authority and unify all of China. Shogoken, a loyal vassal of Aisei, ex-military. Karyo 10, mountain tribe descendant and Shin's ex-roommate, currently enrolled in Strategist Academy. Heki, Mrs. the Bro, 1,000-man commander, serves as Shogunken's lieutenant. Hyao, Shin's best friend, was chosen to be Sei's body double, but lost his life. Then you've got the generals. Oki, grayed out, of course, known as the monstrous bird, one of the Shin's 6 great generals, fell in the battle in the war with Zhao. Mogo, an old general who is the symbol of Shin's military, led a mighty army to attack the state of Han in the past. You've got Osen, Mogo's deputy, Ohan's father, designated as a dangerous person since King Shou's era. Kanki, Mogo's deputy, former leader of a bandit group nicknamed Kanki the Beheader. Then we go to the well, we're still in the Shin army. We go to the other captains. Ohan, captain of the 300 special 300-man Yokoho unit, belongs to the same family as Oki, but unlike Oki, is of the main family. And you've got Moten, captain of the special 300-man Gakukai unit, grandson of General Mogo and son of General Mobu. The Ryufyu faction, Shoei-kun, a genius strategist and one of the 4 pillars of Ryo. Mobu, a fierce general and one of the 4 pillars of the Ryo, served as vice general in the Zhao War. Moki, a strategist in training and student of Shoei-kun, son of Mobu. Ryufui, Shin Chancellor who is acting as he pleases. Sei's political rival, was once a merchant who traded between Zhao and Han. Saitaku, one of the 4 pillars of Ryufyu, serves in diplomacy. Rishi, a Shin official and one of the 4 pillars of Ryo, which we've not really seen much of Rishi, to be fair. You've got the Royal Harem faction, the Queen Mother. Sei's mother used to be a political hostage together with Sei in the state of Zhao. Then you get to the Wei army. You get to Rinko, one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings, under Renpa's orders to assassinate outstanding Shin officers before the battle. You've got Kaishibo, one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings. That's it. Then you've got Genpo, one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings, and Kyoen, one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings. And you've got Renpa himself, former member of the 3 great heavens, was exiled to Wei following an unreasonable discharge. And thus we begin with chapter 207, titled Genpo Joins the Fray. Let's go back a little. Genpo is the old dude, so he joins the fray. All we know from him is one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings. That's all we really know of him. So anyway, Shin was just about to enter here. Alright, keep it up, lads. By the way, I can't stream these reactions anymore now because of the strike, so that's gonna have to take like 3 weeks. So in case you're wondering, why are you not streaming this? Why are you recording this? That's why. I can't stream. Anyway. Alright. Keep it up, fellas. Ho! Rinko-sama, the balance is tipping towards them. How strange. For the Wei army to be so easily beaten back like this. I wonder if it's because there's someone capable in the second wave, eh? Let's go put an end to him. Yes, sir. That noise. What on earth is that ruckus? What's going on? That's the sound of a gong. It's a signal. A signal for what? That's a bit too early. Here they come. The enemy's second wave. Okay, is that Genpo? Because the chapter's called Genpo Joins the Fray. So I'm assuming the second wave is led by Genpo, one of the 4 heavenly kings. Whoa, whoa! Kugi Punchy. Come on now. General Renpa, this noises. You'd be gravely mistaken if you assumed that the second wave sent by Renpa was nothing more than simple reinforcements. Watch and learn, Hakukise. The victory in this engagement will be taken by him. If you're gonna come, then hurry the hell up already. The sound stopped. It stopped. Why? Smoke. Okay, so he's clearly the smarter one. Like, the guy's, I'm assuming right now, like, he's the one that will come up with, like, crafty tactics and whatnot. Smoke. Disorient them all. Mogul's main army, 3rd wave. The battlefield's been shrouded in smoke. Is it a fire? No. There is no flames, but the entire battlefield is still covered in smoke. A smoke screen on such a large scale. Yeah. That use, so you've been outplayed. This has robbed us our vision and the men cannot even move. Damn it. After we'd finally gotten a good momentum going to it, this should be an enemy scheme. Of course it is. You think something like this will be, the guy while holding his neck basically not to bleed out, something like this will be enough to stop us. How naive of you. Don't think that a momentary break will change anything. The moment the smoke clears they're so angry, but the real terror starts here. Yeah, I can of course, archers. Of course, archers. What? Of course. Have smoke, have your first army, get out of there, and then have the second army, just archers, just ballistas, just shoot. Fire. And here they come. And you can't see where they're coming from, so you can't even really dodge it. How could this be? Are they out of their minds? They'll end up hitting their own soldiers. Like all the way they have this. Yeah, they're all gone. They're all used to this already. A combination of soldiers in a smokescreen. Is the Wei army intending on fighting inside this smoke? This is not looking good. Let's move from this position. The enemy has memorized our location and is firing towards it. Thanks to the smoke, if we move, they should lose track of us too. Alright, Hishin unit, let's get moving. Easier said than done. We might end up running into enemies. Be on your guard. Go, go, go. It was not only the Hishin unit. All the other troops, including the Gakuho unit, were also on the move to switch positions. But I'm assuming that the Wei army already has that in mind. From the Wei archer team's position, they could not actually see the Shin's figures, and it was impossible to pinpoint their location with just footsteps alone. Cease fire. However, over here, despite having zero visibility in the smoke, the Wei archers were still able to accurately pursue the Shin soldiers. How? How the hell is that? Yep, they're in chaos right now. I suppose this means I won't be needed for this engagement anymore, after all. Look at him! Look at him just like sitting there on his throne like... Oh, the moment you're caught in that man's trap, you will never be able to escape. Again, he is the schemer. You won't have an old person in a war without him being the schemer. He had to be the schemer, and he is the schemer. Wei Army, second wave commander, 4 heavenly kings of Renpa, General Genpo. Genpo-sama, we still haven't yet to receive any report of anything being amiss. I know that already. Stop reporting every little thing. Not even a challenge. Enough. Send those out. Yes, sirs. Yes, sir. So soon. Stop repeating every last thing I say. Hurry up and send them out. Good grief. No matter what state it is, they're all full of nothing but idiots, especially those Shin soldiers. What's there to be so panicked about in such a simple ploy like this? How dull. Isn't there anyone with even a half a brain on the other side? Like, the tactician. He's the kind of person that just plays like chess all day, or just plays that all year, all month, all decade. He was like a grandmaster in chess. That's just him. That's just him. But then, okay, why are we getting a picture? Are we getting just... What are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to? Surprise me. I see. So that's what's going on. What are they seeing? What are you seeing? Where the hell are we meant to go? It'll be the same no matter where we go, Kyoukai. They're transmitting our position. Using sound. The way of quietly send out small groups of soldiers with gong signals to surround us. Ah, I see. I'm seeing this image right now. Okay, I see. And by keeping track of us and moving in tandem, they're able to relay our movements to the archers behind. Okay. Okay, I see. Every now and then I catch a hint of a gong in all the ruckus. So all we need to do is kill those bastards and the arrows will stop hitting us. But the enemy should have taken that into consideration too. Even if we cut down all the sound teams, so long as the enemies has other teams to replace them, we'll still be in the same situation. What's an even bigger concern at the moment is the fact that we've lost contact with the majority of our exactly inside the smoke. Only the Wei army is completely aware of the position of both friend and foe alike. All those squads that have splintered off will just end up getting wiped out by the enemy. Pulling out of the smoke for now, and that sound. What's the signal for this time? How, this isn't the signal. That sound, don't tell me it's yes, most likely not good. Is that the Wei war chariots? Yeah, they are coming now. They're just slaughtering. I love the chariots with like just the spikes on the sides. You know, basically like if you try to dodge the horse, you just get hit by the spikes. Just so clever. But here they are, just cutting everyone down now. Wow! What a battle scream. Wow! Oh, shizzle. All you infantry over there, get out the way. Move, bitch! Yeah, they're just slaughtering everyone down. White chariots of all things, protect the captain, Shin, it'll be fine. More importantly, our foot soldiers, Shin, I have a plan. Okay, what's your plan? It ends here. It ends there. Alright. I have a plan and it ends there. Alright. That was chapter 207. Let's go to chapter 208. I hope you guys can follow, considering I'm not actually saying, oh, I'm going to the next page or whatever. But I hope you can hear it just by the sound, just by the sound of me clicking the button. Anyway, chapter 208. Enemy command squad's location. That sword that he has in like the cover page just looks like just a tiny little dagger. That's what it looks like. Alright, so let's see. He's just overseeing everything. Ha! Ha! He. The battlefield provides a sort of pleasure that is difficult to find elsewhere. And for a strategist, it is the sensation of controlling tens of thousands of soldiers with only a mind to one-sidedly butcher the opposition. Just as Genpo said, his tactics were able to control the entire battlefield as easily as if he were moving pieces around the game board, as efficiently in striking down masses of... yeah, never mind, I can't reach and get my chessboard out yet. That's basically what it feels like, just playing a chess game. In this chaotic scene of combat, the Wei army had actually positioned themselves in such a way that they split the field into a number of sections. While on the surface it looked like the archers were only trying to kill Shinson, in truth their real goal was to herd the Shin closer together, allowing the war to... Okay, that makes sense. They are planning for everything, hot damn! Hot damn! Rampage through the path strewn with Shin soldiers. Sorry, yeah, with Shin troops. Naturally, the Shin were not aware of this at all since they were enveloped in the smoke cloud, but they could only weather the attacks of chariot after chariot. Though it was not visible from outside the smoke, the Shin had already sustained massive casualties, creating mountains of corpses. Kyoukai, what the hell is your plan? Watch out, and here comes the chariots. What's the plan here? What's the plan here? Kill them? Yeah, rush towards them. Strike before they can strike you. That's the best plan as always. Yeah, Shin just goes forward, just slashes him. It's like, I always love these shots where you just see like the slash in motion. He just slashes him. Shin Dono. We will make noise ourselves to confuse the enemy. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. That clanging sound, but then they also know where you are based on your noise. That clanging sound, which we can hear occasionally, is the thing that's relaying our position to the archers and chariots. So all we need to do is let off a similar sound to interfere with their communication. What's more is that if we're able to decode the rules for their signal, we might even be able to control Wei's archers in chariots. Okay. Okay. Get the men to look for anything lying around that can make a similar sound and have them go to town on it. Yes, sir. Speaking of which, what on earth is the loud, low ringing sound we've been hearing since the start? Is it also a signal? It's probably instructions from their command squad. Chances are it's for sending even more large-scale orders. Kyoukai, grab. Just now, did he say that's a signal coming from the enemy commander? And in other words, we know where he's going with this. We all know where he's going. And in other words, we know exactly where the enemy commander is. Then in other words, all we have to do is go there. The place that's giving off that noise is the location of the enemy command group. Exactly. Could it be he wants to hit the enemy command squad? Of course he does. Of course he does. This is Shin we're talking about. That's impossible. We cannot pinpoint the location of that gong with all the smoke and noise around us. Kyoukai, did you forget that we have those guys? The Blue Stone Tribe. You call Captain. Seki, you and your tribe. I thought that was the mountain tribe, but no. Seki, you and your tribe have spent your lives hunting in the mountains. Your hearing's got to be better than ours. Can you ask your men if there's anyone who can figure out where that gong noise is coming from? There is no need to ask, Captain. Anyone can tell you that. My name is the ear who hears even the flapping of wings. If that is the place you wish to go, then as the man with the best hearing in the tribe, I shall guide you. Good. Alright. They're coming. Moten-sama. Is our third wave just going to remain standing here? It's true that we can't see the situation, but there is no doubt that our men must be struggling. It's hard to say as long as we are unable to see what's going on, we won't be able to discern where or how to send reinforcements. But that smoke is no ordinary smoke, is it? If the Wei's soldiers are unable to fight inside without suffocating, then it must have been for some special purpose. To have brought out a thing like that, the enemy command is quite peculiar. Most likely, Grandpa isn't debating whether or not to send reinforcements right now, but whether or not to have the first and second pull out. He'll be surprised. Within each Wei unit was one of Genpo's men who were familiar with his sound signal. That's not the right rule for the signal, so the Shin have started making their own signals to confuse us. Curse them. Send the signals to switch sounds to the other sound unit. Yes, sir. What's that noise? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. What? Shin cavalry on your guard, everyone in the rear. We've run into Wei soldiers. Go, go, go. Right, break right through them. Stop him right here. We'll take only the cavalry. Gather them up, Sosui. Sorry, Ensign, but I'm going to leave the infantry here to you. Understood. We'll be fine. Harry and the others have already taken charge and have been building barricades from dead, but makes a good job. We'll also attempt Kyoukai Donald's confusion tactic if the time comes. A moment, what is it, Sosui? Even if you were able to successfully reach the enemy commander, our cavalry only 150 men at most, not to mention we have no idea how many defenders the enemy command squad will be fielding. In the event that we're unable to break through the enemy forces to their command unit, even our cavalry will not be able to return back with all the smoke around us, and if that happens, then the Hishun will be completely split up and at the mercy of Wei. In this instance, we should instead send word to General Abi and request further cavalry reinforcements. We don't have the time to do something like that. If we waste our time finding the general, then the entire Shin army could already have been wiped out by them. But So sweet. He's a commander. Didn't you say so before? A 1,000-man unit, a 1,000-man commander is an existence that can upset the tide of an entire battle. Yeah. Now is that time. We will lead our forces to victory in this opening engagement with our own 2 hands. It seems that you couldn't in the first place. It seems that we cannot stop you. Yeah, even if you guys aren't coming, I'll just go by myself. You jest, Captain. We are the He-Shin unit. If it's where the captain is headed, then we will accompany you, no matter what death trap it may be. Damn it! Do not stop forward. He's showing the way. This way, onwards. The smoke's getting thicker and thicker around it. It means we're drawing close to the source of the smoke. Who would have thought that this little trick of theirs would backfire on them? True. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of face they make when they see us suddenly pop out of the smoke. Either they know you're coming, or it's going to be a massive surprise. The only problem left is the number of enemy troops defending their command squad. We'll know the moment we get there. We'll know very soon. It's already right before us. What fools. And here comes just a bunch of arrows, and he's like, fools, I knew you were coming. Okay. Like I said, he either knew they were coming, or he didn't. And he knew. And that's where it ends. Chapter 208. I'm going to take a quick break here just because somebody just knocked on the door. So I'm going to take a quick break here, and I'll see you guys in a second. Peace. Alright, folks, we are back. So I did a little thing that you can see at top left corner. You shouldn't be able to see my mouse though, to be fair. But top left corner, you can now see what chapter I am on. Obviously, the page is very weird considering that it's all one. The way I've got it downloaded, it's all one volume, not one page, if that makes sense. So page 1 is page 43. So it should make it easier for those guys who are watching along with me, or reading along with me, I guess. So yeah. I'll say we just continue. You can actually see my mouse. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Now you can see my mouse. Well, no, that was kind of stupid, I'd say. Let me just quickly change that. Capture mouse cursor. Nope. Now you shouldn't be able to see it. Perfect. Alright, so we're back with chapter 209. And obviously, he knew straight away what was going on. Clang, clang, clang. Genpo-sama, that's the signal for, I know, stop bringing up every last thing. Oh, so we have an idiot that's actually targeting an enemy command unit without even scouting out their defenses first. They probably hope to, at the very least, use the smoke to catch us off guard. You're far too obvious. Naturally, my web of sounds teams are also fully equipped with defensive maneuvers. Clang, clang. You young whippersnappers of Shin, it's already right before our eyes. Learn this lesson well. Warfare is not so simple that you can rely on just momentum alone. Yeah, they are. Genpo dominates. That was your best move. I can't think of. We've actually not seen what Ohan has done. Yeah, we've not seen what Ohan has been up to. So maybe he's got a different tactic. But like, that was the best thing. I thought you guys were pretty spot on, like, with your ideas and whatnot. That's not. Learn this lesson well. Warfare is not so simple that you can just rely on just momentum alone. Incoming arrows. Watch. Chapter 209. Genpo dominates. Dead. Just getting slashed, pierced. Our surprise attack was exposed. We should withdraw and regroup ourselves then. He's not going to do that. No, we have to keep charging forward just like this. Just having arrows just fly towards you. It's like, yeah, come on, mates. Come on, us. We're just going right towards the arrows. That is just foolish. If all of them die, look, the enemy commander doesn't have a large number of soldiers with him. Understood. Then Shino, please fall back 2 or 3 ranks. Leave the forefront to us. Don't be stupid. It's only because I'm at the very front that people at the back aren't being targeted. Is that what he's trying to say? That everyone is able to keep running forward. Okay. Nice. Even with arrows just sticking inside their shoulders and whatnot. Onwards, He-Shin unit. Oh, yeah. Aim for that man at the front. Hey, they're all looking on him like, yo, you're not bad. Not bad. Aim for that man at the front. Yes, sir. Just so many of them are getting hit and whatnot, but Shin just pursues, continues. Retsu brothers to the 1,000 man commander. Gotcha. Just shielding him. Quit doing unnecessary shit, you two. It seems you don't quite understand your position, aye, Captain? If we lose you here, our entire unit will be annihilated. That's right. If you understand that, then be a good lad and use us as your shields. Yo, man. Has to learn. Learning in the middle of battle. What better time could you learn? Looks like it was worth spending all that money on this heavy armor, right, brother? Agreed. Now come and shoot as many arrows as you want, you incompetent way archer bastards. Concentrate all fire on that horseman at the front. Fire. And they are just like, that shield has like 1,000 arrows sticking out of it. I don't know how that horse still keeps going. You know, the horse has arrows sticking in left, right, and center, and still keep going. Fuck me. Keep your head down, and he gets hit in the eye. Go, 1,000 man commander. He just right through his eye. I don't know whether he's dead, considering he's still speaking, saying go, 1,000 man commander. Usually, I think that if it's deep enough, it hits your brain. I don't know whether that's deep enough. Either, regardless, he's lost his eye or he's dead. I'm counting on you for the commander's head, brother. Okay, he's down, but he's still speaking. Keep moving forward. You are that important now, Shin. You're that important. Here they come. Archers, fall back. Spearmen, forward. Infantry have appeared at the front. Who cares about them? Blow them away, just straight up. They're almost here. Are we ready? Idiots to the extreme. Yes, 100% idiots to the extreme. But that's why Shin is such a... That's why we love Shin. Let's be totally honest. That's why we love him, right? Because he's such an idiot. What the heck is going on here? Where did that barricade just come from? Was that wasn't there before? They just put up like a barricade, and like all the horses are tripping. You just see them all falling around each other. The horses are getting stabbed and whatnot. Wow. Yeah, what the hell was that? What just happened? What the hell is that? The horses are just being stabbed. Where did that just... Something like that hidden underground. They are prepared for everything. Like, he is prepared for everything. Maybe because he's not a good fighter, but he is just... Anything that happens, he is prepared for it. Needless to say, the reason why Genpo's command unit was few in defenders was because he had already prepared numerous defensive mechanisms beforehand. An anti-cavalry picket trap was laid out to the front of his position. Thanks to this trap, the Hishino vanguard was nearly completely destroyed, leaving only a handful of survivors. Furthermore, they were also cut off from the rest of their comrades behind them. Ultimately, it resulted in the situation of Shin and a dozen other members of the Hishino being trapped inside the enemy force of 800 Wei soldiers. Don't waver, the enemy commander has come into sight. What are you gonna do though? You don't even know if you can fight or not. You just don't understand at all. Just somebody with a bow and arrow, just like, you have failed this city. It's true that hot-blooded types like you are easily able to reach the peak of your morale, but on the other hand, the moment your confidence is broken, you will fall into the absolute pit of despair and are unable to quickly rally yourself once again. This is the weakness of soldiers that rely only on momentum ever since ancient times. I cannot stand the sight of them. Finish them. Shin, time to go. Time to just... He has to kill like 700 himself right now just to survive. Nah, they're all being gutted down. So sweet. They're all being hit. Even he gets hit. Shin on it. Kill them all, Captain. How could this... Is this place going to be... No. And it was at this moment that a tiny coincidence occurred. For just the smallest of moments, the shifting winds caused the smoke to envelop the area of the rear of Shin and the others. And what was surprising was Kyoukai. There was a tiny little panel that we had earlier of Kyoukai. Either Kyoukai or Ohon. We've not seen Ohon for like so many chapters now. So it's one of them. That the Kyoukai unit would suddenly appear from amidst that smoke. Ohan, and with the smoke just covering his face, like the smoke just covering his face like a veil. Just, yeah, like, I'm here, baby. Just straight up. No, just straight. He looks like an assassin right here. Just coming out the darkness and just with the flag as well, like, we've come. What? What? And here he goes with his spear technique. How humiliating that we would actually be one step slower than the likes of you. Ohan. Ohan. Just Ohan. You should be thankful. Like, he just legitimately saved your life. This would have been the end for you, alright? So you should, at this situation, you should be thankful. Chapter 210, led by the nose. What nose? His nose? Did he smell where the enemies are? I don't know. Or is that like supposed to mean like instinct? Ohan. Forward, Kyoukai. Pay no heed to the other unnecessary enemies. Our target, the enemy commander, is already right before us. Hurrah! Wait, you assholes! Impossible. We didn't receive any signal announcing their arrival. So they decided to... But he still looks calm. Like, he's not worried at all. So they decided to thoroughly exterminate the sound team before heading over here. And to have done it in such a short time frame. Impressive. A slightly promising one has shown up this time. But, shit, Captain. You guys were actually okay. The same to you, Captain. We imitated the Gyoko and came here by stepping on top of the corpses. Here. Alright, we can still do this. Then hurry to flip up. We're chasing after the Gyoko. We'll be the ones to take the enemy commander's head. What should like be like both of them just slashing at the same time? They're like, no, I took him down first. Just like at the same time or something. I don't know. What's that? Just the cavalry just moving forward. Damn it, those bastards are just doing as they like. Is the sound trick working? Clang, clang, clang. They switch to a new sound and rule so easily. Now we're... Yeah, arrows are coming again. Lieutenant N, the third has been wiped out, and there are still other squads that we've lost contact with. Damn it. Hear me, Henshin unit. Maintain your morale. We must endure this for just a while longer. So long as we manage to keep holding out here, our captain will definitely return with the enemy commander's head in tow. He has to at this point. They're all sacrificing themselves and what. Those people here that we see right in this chapter, in this page, they're all used to it, right? They've been there from the beginning, so they're used to it. Shindoro, yeah, and Kyoukai just slicing for everyone. Just slicing through everyone calmly, and then he just Shin like yeah, just such a contrasting style of just one is just graceful and beautiful, the other is just violent. that's literally it, just violent and erratic. We've caught up with the Gyoko unit. They're missing their usual momentum. Perhaps it's due to the wound suffered by their captain Ohan. What's that? That guy's actually injured right now. Yeah, he doesn't seem like it. He still seems flawless. What are you getting? What are you getting all slow over a tiny scratch for, you coddled young master? You bastards may as well fall back and assist us from behind. Yeah, riling him up to get him move again. Damn, that brat. He doesn't even know how deep Ohan-sama's injury is. Was he trying to... Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. How far does he want to humiliate me? Hon-sama! Hon-sama, let's take it to the front. Whoa, follow him. And the guy's still just like... Fools. That's still how he just seems like. Just fools. Didn't I already tell you? If you think that battles can be won just by relying on momentum alone, you would be making a... Damn it. You would be making a huge mistake. 5th and 6th squads advance. 7th and 8th squads fan out. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Doesn't matter. The enemy commander is right within my grasp. Enemy reinforcements. Ignore them. There's not that many. Keep pushing through like this. There is a dust cloud rising up from the command squad. Are they planning on switching formations? Just use your spear and throw it. Yeah, Captain, you bastard. I cut like his arm. And he lost his arm. Keep moving. We're almost through. Genpo-sama, we have finished preparation. Okay, what's the plan? What's his plan? Very good. Let us retreat. Okay, he retreats. Just straight up, he retreats. All right. With all that smoke, so they can't follow too. Hey man, if it works, it works. What? Yeah. You guys were out for him. He didn't really care about you lot that much. He just wanted to whittle you down, destroy your squads essentially. What's going on? He's still got so many soldiers defending him. Is this some sort of trap? Ring the gong, signaling all our forces to withdraw. Yes, sir. Having received the signal, Wei's first and second waves began retreating their forces. Look, all the wave forces are pulling back. What? We managed to... No, you didn't. You didn't manage to drive them back. They retreated. As a strategist, Genpo does not possess the same mentality as that of a warrior general. If the enemy draws near, he will retreat. That is all. Naturally, this is only after he's decided that he has sufficiently accomplished his task. Speaking honestly, I would have preferred to devastate them for another hour. But I suppose this is acceptable too, having exterminated 80% of their forces. One must not be too greedy, lest one die an early death. Somebody's behind him. Is that Shin? Genpo-sama! Ah, a spear flying towards him. Shin just threw a spear like, come on, son. Is that gonna hit? How do you miss? It missed. What the hell are you doing? Kill that how do you miss? He had his back turned to you. He had his... and he missed. Ah, Shin. Wait, Shundano. You must not be so reckless. Don't get in my way, so sweet. Your sword will no longer be able to reach the enemy command at this point. Well, we have already done enough by forcing the way. It ain't enough at all. What forced him to retreat? We've been completely crushed by him. Yeah, exactly. The reality was just as Shin had said. Look at all the corpses here. I know you guys can't, well, you guys can't see it unless you've got it open yourself. But yeah, all the people, all the things are dead. The moment the smoke covering the battlefield cleared, the Shin army was dumbstruck at the sight of the overwhelming number of casualties they had taken. They had suffered an enormous defeat without even being aware of it. From the very first class, the Shin army was dealt a huge blow. Hey man, I mean, straight up, they got annihilated. They just got straight up annihilated. I don't know whether I should continue with chapter 211, considering I feel like this might be a good place to stop it. Let's read chapter 211. That's where we're going to stop for today. I'm going to continue, by the way, just so you guys know. I'm going to continue reading, because like I said, I won't be here for the next 3-4 weeks or so, and there is a schedule in the description down below, so whenever that date in the schedule appears, that's when the reactions will come out. I'm going to read it all today. Probably a volume and a half today, but for you guys it will be half a volume each time there is a Kingdom Day on the schedule. Vice generals begin to move. Chapter 211. The Mogo army, which had suffered a devastating loss in the opening battle, set up Shin and Ohan as the heroes of the battle in an effort to preserve morale. Word was endlessly repeated that the two of them had managed to drive off the enemy commander. Though the troops themselves were aware they had been defeated, they still cheered in an attempt to rouse themselves. Isn't this more like a walk of shame? The two idiots who let the enemy commanders escape. That said, you even ended up getting injured, so it's like double the embarrassment for you. What's embarrassing is your appearance. You reek so much of poverty that it's lowering the troops' morale. Actually, when you see them side by side, you see Ohan with like just the armor, just like sword, and you just see Shin like just, yeah, I just came from the, I just had a nap in the woods and whatnot, and I just came, I'm half asleep and everything, but hey man, we're here right now. That's basically Shin. That's the clothes that he's wearing. No armor, no nothing. That's why he's always wounded. The hell did you say, you asshole? Don't get close to me. I won't be able to go easy on you at the moment. Will you two give it a break already? Moten-sama. It's fine, isn't it? Even if it's kind of forcing it. It seemed like it didn't manage to have an effect. Besides that those two accomplished something is the truth. If it weren't for the two of them attacking it, we probably would have taken even more. 80%, that's brutal though. That's brutal though. I guess this means those two have managed to pull slightly ahead of me. Not like I even had the chance to make an appearance. You're gonna have chances in the future, I'm sure of that. And then on the second day, in the place 2 mountains over to the left of Mogo's army, the battle had also started. On the attacking side was Kyoen, one of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings. Wei right army, General Kyoen, 40,000 troops. And the one standing against him was the deputy of the Mogo army, General Osen. Let's see how they do. General Osen, 40,000 troops. That armor is just badass. Like, it just looks fierce. That armor that he's got on just looks fierce. Like, yeah, like, don't mess with me kind of armor. With the mask as well, just looks badass. Both sides were an equal match for each other, resulting in a stalemate where neither side could truly obtain the upper hand. However, head down the valley will circle around the enemy's right wing from the bottom. Kyoen was able to use his arrows to direct in. Not bad. So, okay, that's a very unique idea actually. Why did I not think about that? I don't know. I'm stupid. As one of the 10 bows of China, Kyoen's arrows were able to fly twice the distance of an average archer. Hence, Kyoen was able to freely control all of his various troops that were blocked off by all of his various troops that were blocked off by mountains. Okay, it's not my fault then. It's just written wrong. That were blocked off even by mountains or hills. Enemy attack from the left. Yeah, from the bottom too. We've been surrounded. Mogo army headquarters. Urgent report. The Osen army is being pushed back. Their front lines are collapsing due to the momentum of the enemy's attack. What? Haikyuu Kisa at Renpa army headquarters. Report General Kyoen. It is in the midst of an offensive. The Osen army appears to be falling back. Oh, very good. No, there's more to it. No matter what general they may be, all of them will be caught off guard by the strength of Kyoen's aggression. Even I had my hands burned numerous times in the past when going up against his army. No. There is too much hype. There is too much hype, right, on Osen. There is just too much hype on him, right? Like, oh, we're the main family. Oki was just a side project. There's just way too much hype. Normally, Kyoen would just continue pushing through at his pace, with the enemy behind being helpless to respond and cornered like prey. But that's probably not going to be the case this time, right, Osen? I will have you clearly demonstrate to me that strength of yours that even Oki claimed was undoubtedly on the same level as Shin's 6 generals of the past. Report, there have also been movements on the left front lines, so he started moving too. Is that the other target, Kanki? And he's only got 30,000 trees, but he just looks like a bad, like, he just, like, Osen just looks fierce. Kanki just looks like a freaking badass with like just that the fur. General, our first squad has been wiped out and the others have also suffered numerous losses. General Kaishi, Wei left army, General Kaishi Bo. He's got 40,000 whereas Kanki is only 30,000. The right side too. Things are getting started over the hills on the right side too. The one over there is General Kanki. Suddenly both sides have been set in motion. Yeah, looks as if we're about to get started too. Wei center army, General Renka, 40,000 trees. So yeah, we got a nice little page here. Wei left army, we've got Kaishibo versus Kanki. Hakukise Renpa. Then you've got the Wei headquarters with Genpo in front of them, and Rinko in front of that. The Wei Center Army, with the Shin Center Army being Abi, Doman, and behind them Moten, Shin, Ohan, and behind them the Shin headquarters with Mogo. And then on the right army, the Wei's right army and the Shin left army, you've got Kyoen versus Osen. We are back at full strength. Seeing the two deputies sent over 5,000 troops each. Now, is it going to be a line formation this time? Get a move on, Hishin unit. Your position is over there. Alright. Already. We're moving right now, aren't we? Attention. What's going on? Okay. He just he went from the Shin headquarters just here. Alright. Slowly, slowly. No need to rush or you might trip and injure yourself. Oh, it's General, of course. Just his presence riled the morale. It's Hakuro-sama. Hakuro-sama has personally come to raise our morale. Be quiet. I came to pass on a single tactic to all of you here. Tactic. And that is to defend. Defend, okay. Right? Is that because you're like that confident that like Osen and Kanki can just win their side and then pursue the main army? Is that basically what he's saying? I don't know. That's my guess right now. Right now, the armies of our deputies are engaged in battle to our left and right. Given time, it is certain that both armies will defeat their respective foe. Okay. So yeah, he's that confident that both of them will win. He's like, you guys just need to defend. Hence, until the opportunity comes, we in the center need only to focus on defense. So long as you are able to protect me until the end, it will be our big. That's how confident he is. And for that purpose, I must ask you all to dedicate your entire being to fighting while preventing your units from collapsing. In addition to absolutely protecting your own lives till this battle ends. Agreed, my soldiers, my comrades, my brothers. Yeah, damn right, my sons. Damn right, they're like, yes, their morale is hyped up. Though Mogo's style of rallying was rather atypical for a great general, this speech was able to cause even the ejected infantry to tremble in heated passion. All right, people, get into your position. That's great, General Hakuro, for ya. I'm burning up. Hell yeah! All right, we're gonna do this. You're going a bit too far ahead. The Hishin unit's position is over there. Yo, Moten. Yeah, Moten is cool. Like, Moten is like, she's chill. I don't know what that look is from. Shit, like Moten. He looks kind of like pissed. So I don't know what that look is all about. All right, us young guys are gonna beat the crap out of the enemy. Like I said, our objective is defense. Remember, doesn't sit that well with Shin, who was like, I'm gonna take the enemy commander down myself. Rinko-sama, they seem to be in a big uproar. Yeah, you can feel the heat even from here. Well, my job is still the same, to open up a hole and hunt the enemy commander no matter what we're up against. Alrighty, then I guess we'll start the second round. And that's where we're gonna end it here. So the second round, the quote-unquote second round, round 2, is about to begin. So, I'll see you guys next week, or I think actually the week after. I'm not sure what to schedule myself. I'll see you guys then. Overall, I really like the start of the volume so far. You know, Shin, I feel like he was very, very wise. Like, I thought for him to like straight up realize that, you know what, we've actually lost this battle. You know, it might not seem like it, but we've lost it. We're the losers here. I thought that was very, very respectable of him and very, very cool. Like, a little bit, I can't say he's getting smarter. All right, don't get me wrong, because a lot of the like strategy came from Kyoukai, but he still recognized the situation that they were in. So just from that perspective, I feel like very, very well. It's a very, very good chapter, and you know, it just gives there's a little bit of a spotlight on like the 1,000-man commanders, which obviously I'm a big fan of. So you guys know that already. So anyway, though, folks, I will see you guys next time. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day.